So, we've spent the last few weeks grinding through the backend of this project, refining upgrades and making sure the math actually adds up. But now we've hit that awkward stage in development where the game finally needs to stop looking like a collection of some debug cubes and start feeling like an actual experience. So the next big hurdle was unit placement. Specifically, how the player actually interacts with the world to deploy their forces. Or the units. I decided to go with a card-based system because, let's be honest, there is something inherently satisfying about holding a hand of options. Even if those options are just digital rectangles I hacked together in a weekend, and I started where all great or at least highly budget conscious indie art begins. GIMP. I'm not a concept artist by any stretch of the imagination, so my goal wasn't to create a masterpiece directly, but rather to design a frame that didn't scream programmer art too loudly. I drew a basic card outline, something clean but functional, and brought it to Unity to serve as the foundation for my new unit card prefab. And this is where the real Unity magic and the inevitable frustration happens. I built the prefab to be entirely dynamic, so it pulls the unit's name, the specific sprite, and a list of the resources it can harvest directly from the scriptable objects I set up earlier. On paper, this is great because it means I can spin up 50 different units by just changing the data values, but in practice it's a constant battle with the rect transforms and canvas scaling that makes me want to rethink my entire career. To breathe some life into the static UI elements, I spent a little time scripting a little hover animation. It's a classic game design trick. When the mouse enters the card space, it scales up slightly and pops towards the player. It's a tiny bit of a juice, a little bit of feedback that tells the player, hey, the game knows you're looking at this. And it felt like a massive win in the moment, especially when you see a full hand of 10 cards all responding to your movement. It looks professional, it feels snappy, and for a second I almost convinced myself the game was finished. But obviously I was wrong because I missed that I had to implement the whole functionality again and to design some stuff. So back in GIMP, I'm just going to invert all of this and make the color black transparent, and that's it. So back in Unity, I just add an image over my unit card, say this is stretched because this is like as big as the card itself, and then drag and drop the selected card on the top, and now we have the selected card, and when we activate this it is there, and otherwise obviously it's not. And then I want to say if I click on my card, I want to iterate all other cards and want to check, okay, is this really the card? We check in the parent panel the unit cards, and then we set the selected one based on if the card is this or, and if so, then selected border, which I obviously at first have to it is active, and if so, then I want to show a little animation with a little scale, and it should be, I would say, 90% of it, and the duration in total should be like 0.2 seconds, so I say it's here 0.1 because we want to set the loop type as a yo-yo and have it loop 2 times here. So let's see if this worked. So let's see, I have the 3 cards right here and I'm just clicking it, and you saw this little animation and the white border. Now it's selected. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, and you already can now spawn these types if you select him. Pretty nice. Of course, I need to make sure that I just can spawn this special unit and not like 100,000 of them. But I think these are small changes I have to do in the future. But pretty nice. This main change now worked out pretty well. I really dig that. Yep, and that's basically it for this video. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button. If you don't like the video, then hit the dislike button and comment down below what I can do better. And if you don't want to miss any updates, then I would be very happy if you subscribe to this channel. And if so, then we see us in the next video. Bye.